everyone, GadgetGirlKylie here, and welcome to a brand new gameplay series here on my channel, Monster Hunter Generations. Monster Hunter hype! So, I just want to take a moment to explain about the format of this gameplay series. So, as you can see, I am playing as a Prowler, and I am going to be going through the reasons for that on this episode. Now, this is a offline gameplay video, but for the most part this series is going to be online multiplayer co-op, featuring my fellow hunting team members, Sean, Mark and Tim, and obviously they will be joining me on commentary as well, so that it's more entertaining for you guys. Now, I may try and do some collab videos with other YouTubers and also some multiplayer live streams or videos with viewers as well, but those things really do depend on time because I'm extremely busy at the moment with other games, so it's just really quick and simple to make videos with my fellow hunting team members that are entertaining and easy to do because they can join me on commentary and we're all playing the game right now. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that. Now, there's quite a few reasons that I've chosen to play as the Prowler, but for a brief summary, the main reasons are that it's super fun, I really enjoy the gameplay, I kind of got a bit burnt out using Switch Axe and Charge Blade, and the Prowler mode just feels really fun, refreshing and welcoming, if I'm being honest, and I highly enjoy it. I mean, I was toying with playing as the Prowler when I covered the demo a few weeks ago, but I finally made my decision after playing with the game for a couple of hours when it arrived yesterday on the 10th. Now, there is another reason as well, which actually is like a bonus. The fact is that creating the armors and weapons for the Prowler does not require much grinding at all. They are really easy to make, so for me as a YouTuber, that's extremely beneficial when I don't have the amount of hours that I would normally dedicate to a game like this. I just don't have that amount of time anymore because I'm covering multiple games at once. So to play as the Prowler means that I don't have to worry about constantly playing catch up with my other team members. It's gonna just mean really less grinding, if I'm being honest. So I'm going to go through some other benefits as well during this video. We are currently in the Prowler Ranch, and this is actually where you hire new palicos, search for new palicos and stuff like that. If you come over to this lovely lady here, who is actually being held up by this alpaca, I think it's an alpaca, this is where you can actually hire palicos. This is how I got my first palico, which is the Prowler that I'm currently using now. And she is called Raymeria, so basically that's who I'm going to be controlling in this gameplay series, is Raymeria, the red cat. So if I just speak to her, hang on a second, I moved too far. There we go. So as you can see, you can hire, which brings up a list of different palicos here. Now, you can either just use them as palicos or you can switch to Prowler mode with every single palico that you own. So you can actually decide to switch it up if you like, just to use different moves and stuff like that and be a different build of Prowler. So the heart is a healer, the barrel is a bomber. This yellow one, it's a paw print, I believe. This is actually what my Raymeria is. The white sack is a gatherer, the red paw is a fighter. There's also another type as well, which is a blue shield, which I'll show you in a minute, which is protection. Now, they're all the ones that have popped up for me so far. I don't know if there's any others. So if you guys know, let me know in the comments section. But yeah, these are the main ones at the moment. So you can scout for palicos, you can hire a special palico. Now, a special palico is actually one that a fellow online friend has given you. You can actually give your palicos to other hunters. I'm not sure if you can return them, though. I don't know too much about that, but Basically, the option is there if you want to give your Palicos away to a friend if they're just starting the game, just to give them an additional boost. You can scout Palicos by abilities and by looks, so you can really narrow it down and get the Palico that you're truly looking for. And you can also get rid of any Palicos that you have. By the way, when I first got rid of a Palico, a really sad movie popped up where the Palico just looked really like gutted that you were sending it away. I don't know if it plays every time, but it was really cute. So I thought it was worth mentioning anyway. Right, so if we go over to this board here, now I want to switch to 2 screens, just so you can see what I'm doing. This is where you can switch to Prowler mode or to Hunter mode, select Palicos, support moves on your Palicos, Palico skills, manage equipment, equipment sets, train Palicos, and dismiss Palicos from here as well. So I just want to go through all of the cats that I have right now. So Raymeria is the one that I'm using as a Prowler at the moment. So Palico Rally temporarily empowers users. So this actually gives, I believe, a attack boost and defense boost. I think it also increases how much you heal with the herb horn as well. At least that's what my brother told me, but I'm not sure. We've got Barrel Bomb, so this allows you to throw a small barrel bomb at the enemy. Now this takes a little bit of practice. You need to really watch the monster's movements because it is quite slow getting it out. It takes some time to do, and you can't actually run holding that. It automatically throws it as well, so it's not like the one on the demo. I believe that was like the large version, so I'll have to wait to get the better version of the bomb later on. The herb horn is really cool because you can spam that and heal as much as you want because it takes up 0 of your gauge when you're in the quest. And the health horn obviously heals you more than the herb horn, but it requires 2 sections of the gauge. Okay, so Raymeria also has some other skills as well. Negate poison, health up small, and non-stick fur. And she's actually wearing the full Luderoff set, which was really easy to get. And she's using the Luderoff weapon as well, which is water. Now, Emerald is my attacking Palico. So she's the main one I take with me when I go and fight monsters on single player. So as you can see, she loves fighting and she targets large monsters first. She's got Furious. Instantly enter Feline Fury mode. Obviously if you're already in the mode it won't work. Piercing Boomerangs temporarily boosts boomerang hit count and adds piercing. Herb Horn again, and we've got Sumo Stomp, generates a shockwave centered on the user's position. Then we have my... oh, hang on a second, I didn't go through her other abilities. Attack up small, health up small, and she's wearing the Tetsukabra set, which is actually what set my most of my Palicos have, because it's really easy to make again. So I think I've got like 2 or more Palicos sporting this set at the moment, along with the weapon, because it's really powerful. It's like 70 damage, but it's -2 affinity, the weapon, I believe. Right, so next on the list is Lilac. She is a gatherer. She's not my main gatherer. Silver is my main gatherer. He's level 10 at the moment. So I'll actually just skip looking at Lilac's abilities because Silver is a higher level. So Silver has Plunderang, a boomerang attack that steals from monsters. Piercing Boomerang, we've already read. Herb Horn and Mini Barrel Bombay. He's also got Gathering Pro. Ooh, hang on a second. Gathering Pro, Goldfish Catcher, Health Up Small, and Non-Stick Fur. Then we've got Noir, who is my Trapper. Poison Trap sets a trap that immobilizes large monsters and inflicts them with poison. Emergency Retreat. Now this is really good because it allows you to burrow under the ground and restore the red part of your health bar. So it means you don't have to use the health horn, and also you're safe underground as well. The monster can't hit you even if you're right underneath the monster. We've got Sumo Stomp, generates a shockwave centered on the user's position. I've already read that out, I'm sorry. I'm forgetting what I've already looked at here. Then I've got my healer, he's called Diablo. So he's got True Health Horn, Cheer Horn, raises the Arts gauge and the Prowler support gauge, Herb Horn again. Then I've got my Protection Cat, which has Taunt, which draws the enemy's attention to that Palico, and also Armor Horn, which is self-explanatory, increases your defense. So let's go to skills now, just to show you what they can learn. So different Palico types can learn different skills, by the way, so it's worth looking through the different classes to see what you want. So I'm just briefly going through this. Feel free to pause the video. I'm not going to like hover over all of them because I don't want you guys to get bored or anything. Oh, non-stick fur, there we go. Enables quick recovery from restrictive bind statuses such as Snowman. Just in case you wanted to know what that one is. So Diablo really is a supportive type, so I definitely want to be leveling him up and taking him along with me. Right, so obviously you can change equipment on your Prowler and other Palicos here as well. You can arrange, sell equipment, change clothing, you can make equipment sets as well. I haven't done this yet, I probably should do that. You can chain Palicos, you can dismiss Palicos, which gets rid of them. And if you go over here to this cat, let's just switch to full screen. Actually, it's not that cat. Hang on, we need to leave and go back home. I'll just do it from my house now because it's easier. So if you go inside your house and you speak to this guy here, this is where you can actually tell your Palicos to train. Palico Dojo, special training. So, catnap, let your Palicos take a catnap to recover a large amount of enthusiasm. Now, enthusiasm is really important because it affects your Palicos' performance when you're out on a mission with them. So, I'll talk about that a bit more in a second. Meditation, change what type of target a Palico will prioritize. Stop training, so you can cancel training at any time as well. Intense training will level them up. So as you can see, I've actually got someone training on the second screen there. So 4 quests left. Now they have to be main quests, not like exploring and gathering, you know. Not the one where you cash in the ticket, if you know what I mean, and you just use it to farm for materials. I'm talking like go and hunt something or go and collect 10 mountain herbs, stuff like that. So 4 of those, and then he will be done. You can also access a few other things with that cat there, but I don't want to talk about those. So, if I go to select Palicos here, you'll notice by enthusiasm they have paw prints. Now, when it gets down to 1 paw print, that's when I recommend telling your Palico to rest, basically, which is the catnap. Because then that will restore the enthusiasm back up to full, which means they will perform better in a quest. Now, the catnap only takes 1 quest, basically, for you to have your enthusiasm back at full, so it doesn't take that long whatsoever, really. Right, I think I'm ready. So, like I said, my 2 other cats that are with me are using the Tetsukabra armor and the Tetsukabra weapon. So, if I just go over to Palicos, just so you know what Palicos I've got with me. I've got Emerald, my fighter. and I've also got Noah, who is my trapper. Right, so we're good to go now, so I'm going to go ahead and go on a mission so I can talk about why I've chosen to be a Prowler and show you how awesome it is if you didn't check out my demo gameplay videos. Right, we're literally going to do an easy quest, so we're going to slay the Gunroom. Do I want to eat? I might actually have some food. Oh, it doesn't use both screens, okay. Let's go with that one. Doesn't really matter. I just want to get an additional health bonus, really. Right, there we go. So, we're good to set off on the quest now. By the way, guys, you may notice a few frame drops here and there on this game. Generally, it's not the game itself. It's something to do with the viewing software. I've tried so many things to fix it, but I can't completely get rid of it. Now, it doesn't happen that often, really, and when I've played the videos back, it's not too bothersome. So I don't want to fiddle around too much with the viewer and completely, like, fuck up the way it records. So I feel like I've got it to the best standard that I can get it to, basically. Right, so let's talk about a few things. First of all, the Prowler cannot use any of these items in the box. You can use the map, though, so take it if you want to learn the map or know where things are if you're not familiar with that particular map. Now, if you look at the top, as you can see, I've got my health bar, and I've got two pictures below the health bar, which are acorns. Now, when you lose that green health bar, your cat will eat an acorn to restore some health. And after 2 acorns are gone, that is when you actually get a cart or a death. So that classes as 1 cart, basically. So that's pretty good. Another thing you may have noticed is there's no yellow bar beneath the health bar, which means the Prowler has infinite stamina. So you can run for ages, which is really, really awesome. Which brings me on to the next point. To be honest, at the beginning, I feel like if you're going to go on farming quests where you're not fighting a monster, you're just looking for materials or herbs, whatever it may be, I think you should do it as the Prowler because, as I said, it has 0 stamina bar, which means you can run indefinitely. Also, you can literally empty your bag and carry nothing with you. I've actually fucked up here, but I can actually show you what this guy is all about. So that's actually worked out okay then. So the Prowler also has infinite pickaxes, infinite bug nets, and is resistant to heat and cold. So that's another beneficial thing about the Prowler, especially if you're going to go farming for items. So to start the game off with, I think a Prowler is the best thing to use when going gathering until you get later on and you make a good gathering armor set for your hunter. Now this guy is actually available on Prowler mode or Hunter mode, so if you speak to him, you can actually deposit items. So let's go ahead and deposit some of this stuff that I'm not using that I forgot to put in the box earlier. And if I press B, I can say deliver items and he will go and take them to my box. So that is also really useful if you want to go farming for materials and stuff as well. Now, another good thing about the Prowler, if I switch to 2 screens, as you can see, on Prowler mode, I don't know if it's just on low rank, but right now it's always showing me where the boss is, so it's in Area 7. You can also see that I don't actually have any special skills on the right-hand side there right now. I believe I need to level up my Prowler a bit more to get those at the moment, so I will have those later on. So if I just show you the digging thing, if I hold down R and press BB, there we go, I'm under the ground. Now if I had a red portion on my health bar, this would be healing right now, but I don't, so it's all good. Oh, it's moved again. It's actually more beneficial for me to go back this way. So as you can see, getting from point A to point B in Prowler mode is super fast, just because of the lack of that stamina bar. Right, there he is. I just want to show you the dodge as well. The dodge is so fast, you can literally spam it like this 3 times in a row, and the cooldown on it is very small as well. It's also a greater distance than with the hunter when dodging. So if I go to throw my boomerang with my weapon out, A, and then A again, I'll lunge forward and do that. You can actually still mount the monsters, by the way, in Prowler mode, just like the hunter can. Ooh, got me then. Right, I'm going to use my Palico Rally now, so if you look at the top left, attack and defense increase. If you remember on the demo as well, I was able to beat the Naga Cougar in Prowler mode. Oh, really? As I'm going down, he's coming up. If I were to continue that combo, I'd do a spin in the air, but I haven't had a chance to show you guys that yet. I'll show it you now, actually. Whee! That's so awesome. I actually want to show you the bomb as well, if I can. Right, Health Horn heals me more than Herb Horn. Oh, there he goes. So you can literally just spam Herb Horn over and over to replenish your health now when it leaves. Of course I'm gonna get attacked by these minions. Can you not see I'm trying to heal? How rude. I'll try and use the bomb, actually. I did use the bomb on the demo footage, though, and of course I will end up using it in the other gameplay videos to come, so it's not the end of the world if I don't use it. I'm not going to bother carving these because I actually have a lot of stuff from them at the moment. So again, that's another thing you can carve, you can gather, just like you can with a hunter, and it all goes in your bag. So if you wanted to switch back to the hunter, you've still got the materials to do so. Oh no! I've been paralyzed! I really want to try and use the bomb, but I don't want to, like, fuck myself over and kill myself. That's another thing I've noticed on this game, is the smaller enemies, so the Genprey in this case. They just seem to be infinite. They just constantly come over and over, which can be a little bit irritating, especially when you're trying to carve the materials. Right, here's a bomb. What? In the face! So see what I mean by how delayed it actually is. So you do need to consider the timing when using that. Because it will leave you as a sitting duck, and you will get exploded if something hits you. Oh, yes! I just find the gameplay so much more fluid with the Prowler as well, guys. Like, the movements are so much more fast. The dodging as well. Oh, here we go. I'm enraged. So when this happens, if you press X and A together, kamikaze charge! Oh bugger. Right, I'm gonna have to go to the other area. I think I'll have a little healing session though. Oh, by the way, in this game, guys, when you're gathering and stuff, you can just press A once and hold it down to stay in that animation. Right, may as well use my health horn. See what I mean? That is just so handy, the ability to just spam that over and over. And imagine if all of you are playing as Prowlers and you've got that herb horn. That's just going to be nuts. Could have actually used a bomb there, thinking about it. Oh, that dodge though! Oh, has Noir put a trap down? Yes! Poison trap! Oh, it died in the trap, guys. I actually put my weapon away when it went into the trap because I was considering stepping back and using a bomb, but I thought I just like briefly changed my mind. That was awesome, guys. Right, here we go. So I'm holding down the A button, so I don't have to keep tapping it. And look at that carve animation with the Prowler. It's so freaking awesome. Plus, I get to play as a cat! You guys know how much I love cats. Right, so let's summarise the benefits for me, in my opinion, as playing as a Prowler. Get to play as a cute cat. Armour and weapons are easy to make. 0 stamina bar. You know, really fast running. Helpful when gathering. The cuteness level is over 9,000. There's so many benefits to it. I just love playing as the Prowler on this game, honestly. I mean, if I feel like it, I can always switch back to the Hunter, like I said. And don't forget, guys, you can freely change what Prowler you're using as well. So I can actually change to a different type if I want. So I could change to Emerald, for example, with a different moveset. I could change to a Trapper Prowler if I wanted to. So depending on the situation, you know, I could really benefit my fellow hunting team because that poison trap is really cool. Emerald is now level 8, Noir is now level 5. Ooh, new Palico skills learned. Monster Door, Boomerang Pro. Maybe we should go and see who learnt those. Well, it'll be Emerald or Noir. So let me know in the comments section, guys. Are any of you considering playing as a Prowler through this game? Right, okay, let's have a look. Support moves. He's got an extra space actually now. So may as well give him the bomb actually. I don't want him to have any healing, I just want him to be pure Trapper and Bomber. Palico skills, let's have a look. I really want to get that one. Melee attack moves. Weapon temporarily gains more attack and affinity. That's going to be so good. Can't see where those moves went, actually. Oh, Boomerang Pro. Raises boomerang attack speed and reduces charge time. Okie dokie then. That'll do for now. So, there we have it. I've listed the reasons why I'm going to be maining the Prowler on my Monster Hunter Generations playthrough. And, yeah, I find it super fun, so it's perfect. So, if you really want to see pure cat Prowler Palico action on Monster Hunter Generations, then look no further, because like I said, I will be playing as the Prowler on the majority of my gameplay videos in the future. So, if you want to know anything else about the Prowler, or if I missed anything out, then feel free to leave comments down below. I'm sure I have missed stuff out that haven't opened up to me yet, or, you know, if there's any more benefits to the Prowler that you guys can think of, then let me know in the comments section and share them around, because I do think it's a really good mode to play as on Monster Hunter, and I feel like a lot of people don't seem to be interested in it, so hopefully I can give out more exposure to the Prowler mode. So, thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, favourite, share, and of course subscribe if you haven't done so already. All those things really do help me out as a YouTuber. Take it easy, and I shall see you next time.